One of the conclusions that I have reached over the last few years of working in this space is that one of our big problems is that our mental models that we typically use to apply to this area don't work. We have a model of cybersecurity, because we talk about the perimeter a lot, although we all know that perimeter security is effectively dead. We talk about the perimeter of the network. So we tend to think of like cybersecurity at a national level like border security. We also have this image of, cybersecurity as missile defense or defense against aircraft. We have this idea of deterrence, that when most people talk about deterrence in cyberspace, what they actually mean is Henry Morgenthau and nuclear deterrence between two superpowers. And I would stipulate for you that I think all three of those models are wrong. In the border case, we as a society don't want the US government, as Jeanette was saying, operating at the border. We actually have a model for that. It's called the Great Firewall of China. And I don't think we want that as a society. And so that means that we have to have a different relationship between the government and the private sector in doing that. In 4.5 years as the president's cybersecurity coordinator, I never once had Jeanette or Adam or anybody else in the federal government come and tell me, in 30 minutes the malware is going to hit. Go wake the president. Like, that never happened. So that idea that somehow or another we're going to see the malware like originate and come over like a missile and that we're going to throw up a big shield in front of it is just wrong. That's not the right way to think about it. And deterrence, we've been talking here about all the different flavors of cyber incidents that we have, from criminal activity to nation-state activity to general miscreants. Yes, a few pimply teenagers in their bedrooms, in their parents' basement. And how you deter those actors is all very different. And thinking of deterrence only as a sort of mutually assured destruction is not an effective way to approach this question. So one of the issues I think that we will face over the next few years is, if those models are wrong, what are the right ones? And how should we be thinking about those new kinds of models, and what should we be bringing to the table?